It's Joseph de Pfeiffer, founder of Surgical Robotics Technology. I'm absolutely delighted to be here today at the Orsi Academy visiting Professor Alex Mottrie, winner of the 2025 Surgical Robotics Industry Awards. Thanks for having us today, Alex.
With pleasure. So it's a real honor for me to be here and to have been the winner of this wonderful contest.
Yeah, firstly, very much congratulations for winning the Industry Leadership Award. What does this recognition from the global surgical robotics community mean to you?
For me, this is a very important reward, and I'm very humbled that I can have it. Because actually I'm educated as a physician, so non-economical and so. But thanks to Orsi Academy, I have become more and more into this business as well. So I think it's also a prize not only for me, but for the whole team here at Orsi Academy. So in 10 years' time, I think they have worked tremendously to make actually one of the most prominent training facilities in Europe and in the world.
Brilliant. And you have been a key figure in the evolvement of the surgical robotics field for many years. Could you talk a bit about how you got into surgical robotics and the journey you've been on?
Actually, life is like a succession of things that happened by luck or by accident. And so I was educated as to become a urologist, and I was specialized in big open incisions. So when I came here in the Azor Hospital in Aalst, the cardiac surgeon told me, Alex, you have to put a signature here, we need a robot. Well, basically, I never heard about the robot. But when the big professor of cardiac surgery told me, so I made a signature, and this happened to be the most important signature that I've ever done, besides the one on my wedding contract. But you know, as it was 25 years ago, Intuitive aimed for the heart, but they hit the prostate. So basically, we were the second institution in Europe to buy a robot. And that gave me the opportunity to become a pioneer in robotics. So I did several procedures as first in the world. And I was a proctor, a pioneer, I have to train a lot of people. And that's how I ran into this business, and this became bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Wow. And moving on to the Orsi Academy, which is recognized globally as a leader for robotic surgery training. Could you talk a bit about what the Orsi Academy offers and its future direction?
Yes. So in 2010 or 2012, I was away too often from the hospital to train people in a real OR on a real patient. Yeah, this was actually not structured. This was not good. And I couldn't take care of my own patients. So I went to my hospital and I said, listen, instead of me going there, why don't we turn it around? Baseline, I need a training center. And that's how Orsi Academy started. And we also wanted to structure training. We didn't want to be a number X training center. No, we wanted to rethink the way we train the surgeons. Because don't forget, a fool with a tool is still a fool. Yeah, give me, I think I can drive a car well, but give me a Formula 1 car. If you are not trained to drive it, you will not pass the first corner. So, because of surgery becoming more and more technical, because of all the different specialties you get, it's not because I am a urologist that I can cut with everything as good as with the other, like with a bisturi, a knife, a laparoscope, a laser, a robot. So that's why we need micro certifications, and we need to train people and to help industry to bring their new tool safely on the market. It's only then that you will get the biggest benefit out of that new tool, be it the robot. And that's how the philosophy came, and we introduced a fully new methodology with continuous feedback, and where we train the people up to proficiency level in a safe environment like Orsi Academy. So without touching a patient. So once they are trained fully here, they need to prove that they reach that level of competency, let's say, and only then they are allowed to do a case on their own patient, and they should be able to perform a standard case safely on their own without any problems.
Excellent. And you've now branched out with the Orsi Innotech offering as well.
Yes.
Could you talk a bit about that?
Yes. So, Orsi Academy is an inclusive platform. That means that everybody, every company, every academy that wants to help us to achieve our mission, being improve healthcare, and of course improve healthcare mainly by improving the way we train the people, but you create a fertile soil with big KOLs, interesting students, young dynamic people, startup companies, multinationals, etc., etc. You bring them all together, and this is a fertile ground for innovation. And we had here a fantastic white raven, be it. He is urologist and he is an engineer, and this is Peter de Bakker. And around Peter de Bakker we have made a group of very interesting engineers to create Orsi Innotech. And as we speak, we are creating it as an independent daughter enterprise of Orsi Academy. And the main focus today of Orsi Innotech is the surgical AI that we are creating.
Yeah, because you had a world's first with AI models, didn't you?
That is correct. Thanks to our collaboration with NVIDIA, we are able to do real-time augmented reality. Because the big problem of augmented reality is that our target organs are moving all the time, but I will not be able to explain you the details on how they do it, but that augmented reality is moving and reshaping according to the shape of the real time of a kidney, for example, or a liver or whatever. And this is really fantastic because now we are able as surgeons to see what we cannot see with the bare eyes.
That's incredible. So the industry is moving forward. The surgical robotics industry seems to be moving faster than ever at the moment. What would you say excites you the most about the direction it's going in?
I always say that the coming decade in medicine, and specifically in surgery, we will more dramatically change and innovate than we've done the previous century. And it will be on hardware and it will be on software. And I believe that the biggest innovation that we will have now is everything in software. Because the difference between classical surgery, be it open and lap, and robotic surgery. In classical surgery, you have a direct contact between the surgeon and the patient. With robotic surgery, in between the surgeon and the patient, you have a computer. And that computer will measure the surgeon, how good he is or how bad he is. He will compare him with the means. And he will also give him apps. It's like a smartphone with different apps. It will give you software for augmented reality, image-guided surgery, all big data that's coming in. It will tell the surgeon where is the target organ. It will show you where things are that you cannot see, etc., etc., etc. So the possibilities are endless.
Fantastic. And the final question is, what advice do you have to the next generation of surgeons, engineers and innovators that are looking to shape the future of surgical robotics?
Yes. So we have created a group called Junior Orsi. These are students in medicine, engineering, economics students that we bring together to give them a bath of innovation. Why is that? Specifically because of answering this question, that we should trigger the youngsters to look into innovation. We used to say surgery is an art. Surgery has become a science. All the technology that's coming in. If you cannot reproduce a surgery, there is something wrong with it. And so all the surgeries we are doing today, well, I almost always have an engineer in my operating theater, which 10 years ago was not the case.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much again for having us today, and congratulations on your award.
I'm super happy.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you.